Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I'm an alcoholic, and today I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I cannot be any more grateful. If you're local to the Huntington, West Virginia area, encourage you to come down tomorrow night, Friday night, 7 o'clock, 5747 East Pea Ridge Road in Huntington for our Crosstalk Friday meeting. We have a Crosstalk meeting every Tuesday and Friday night, same location. 5747 East Pea Ridge Road at 7 o'clock every Tuesday and Friday night. It's the quickest hour in recovery. I looked at my watch the other night, Tuesday, and we had like 5 minutes left. I was like, holy shit, where did time go? So truly just a great time. Come on down and join us tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, 5747 East Pea Ridge Road in Huntington. My friends who know me well will tell you, they'll be the first ones to tell you, I ask a ton of questions. I was never the brightest Crayola in the box whenever it came to school. So even in school, the teacher would be trying to teach me something, and I truly wanted to learn. I just had to ask a lot of questions. Maybe I wasn't getting what she was trying to teach me. So I would have to ask questions. Well, I really, truly want to stay sober. I really, truly want to help other people get and stay sober. So I still ask questions. And I want to ask you this question here today. Can you see oxygen? No? What would happen if we had no oxygen? Well, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation, Drew. You're right, we probably wouldn't. Can you see electricity? What would happen if electricity did not exist? Well, okay, I mean, human beings survived without the use of electricity for millennia, so I guess we just wouldn't have some of the creature comforts that we have today. You're right. But see, we can't see electricity, and we can't see oxygen. But man, it would probably be pretty devastating if we didn't have either one. Imagine not having either one, all because of the fact that we just can't see it. Now, don't get me wrong, we could see the manifestations of oxygen. Obviously, we're breathing, we're growing, we're walking around, right? We could see the manifestations of electricity as I blind myself again. Well, but we can't see it. Just because we can't see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist, right? Or does it? I can't see the wind, but I can feel it. I can't see oxygen, but I can feel it because I'm breathing. I can't see electricity. I can definitely feel it when I stick my finger in a light socket. I can feel it whenever I get warmth from a heater, from a light. Just because we can't see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I used to say all the time, when I first came into the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous, I used to say all the time that I can't get sober because I can't get my head around this God thing. God hated me, I can't see God, so he must not be real. I can't tell you the number of times I hear people all the time say, well, I can't get clean and sober because I can't get my head around this idea of a higher power. I agree. I get it. I was there. I was there. I can't see my higher power. I can't touch my higher power. But I'm here to tell you, I can feel my higher power. There is something that is a hell of a lot bigger than you and a hell of a lot bigger than me out there. I know firsthand. I may not be able to see it. I may not even be able to know how to identify it. For me, it's easier for me to say God, identify it as God, as opposed to saying higher power. You can call your higher power, your power that's greater than yourself, you can call it whatever you want. You can call it doorknob. You can call it Joe. Ask JD about his higher power. At the end of the day, we can't see our higher power. But just because we can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Imagine what the world would be like without electricity, all because we say it can't exist, so therefore, because we can't see it, therefore it doesn't exist. I'm thankful today that I found my higher power. I'm thankful that I took a small step of faith and said, you know what, something out there has got to be greater than me. Because I obviously can't manage my own life. I shared this last night in an AA. Yes, I went to a traditional AA meeting, one of my favorite AA meetings, to be honest with you. And I shared this last night. What's the point of taking step one, of admitting that I'm powerless over my alcoholism, powerless over my addiction? What's the point of taking that if I'm not willing to believe that a power, that something else is out there that's greater than you and greater than me? What's the point of taking step one if I'm not willing to believe that something is out there that can restore me to sanity? I'm thankful. I took just a little step of faith. And that's all that's required. I just had to take a little step of faith. I had to admit that just because I can't see my higher power, just because I can't see something, doesn't mean I can't feel it. Those of you that I'm closest to, that I've talked to throughout this last week, you know that I've been going through some really challenging times this past week, especially this past week. Some really difficult struggles, absolutely. And I've shared these things with you. And I wake up each day and I can't see my higher power, no question. I can't touch my higher power. I can still feel him though. I can still feel him. And I don't know what to do in this particular, I didn't know the exact course of action I should be taking in this situation I've been in this week. But all I knew to do, every day I wake up, I would just tell myself, do the next right thing. Do the things I know that I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm going to turn the rest over to something I can't see and something I can't touch. And you know what? It's worked out. I've got up every single day this week, done exactly what I knew I should be doing, when I should be doing it, and leaving the rest up to my higher power, whom I choose to call God. Again, you can call your higher power whoever, whatever you want. For me, it's easier to say God than higher power. At the end of the day, I'm turning things that I know that I can't control over to something that I can't see, I can't touch. But I'm here to tell you, I can feel it. And believe it or not, as of this morning, it feels like anyway, my higher power has taken charge of things and has made his presence known to me. Today, I feel something I can't see and I can't touch. I hope you do too sometime soon. With that being said, I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I could not be more appreciative. Real quick, the gentleman I spoke to last night after the meeting, I want to thank you for sharing your feedback with me about watching the Recovery Classroom. You know who you are. It really meant the world to me, so thank you for that. I really, really appreciate it. I walked out of that meeting just extra, skipping my steps, so thank you. If you guys have a topic you'd like to hear discussed on Recovery Classroom Monologues, feel free to drop it to me in an email, Drew, D-R-E-W, at recoveryclassroom.org. I'll take a look at it, see what I can do. My friend Michael in Colorado, we've been playing phone tag. Oh my gosh, we're just going to have to hammer out some time and sit down and talk. I tried calling you again this morning too, by the way, so we will be talking soon, I promise. We'll try to call you tonight, actually. So, folks, we'll be talking again soon. Remember, you guys can't get drunk if you don't take the first drink.